getting rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar
Revelio.
Slytherin.
Matching the symbols did open it.
I was about
Lumos.
to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive.
Lumos.
Nice work.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards. Revelio.
Hey, Lumos, the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Another, not the welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
I spotted something ahead.
Revelio.
Troubling.
This whole
Lumos.
place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. Her skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid
Revelio.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. and one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spell's the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast
Revelio.
Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus Curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we...
Revelio. Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book, just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Revelio. What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
Revelio.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Hello there. Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Pardon me?
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Saccharissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, boobotuber pus. Boobotubers do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
How on earth did you discover that boobotuber pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure boobotuber pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
What precisely are boobotubers?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few boobotubers, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting, so you mustn't tarry.
Off on another adventure, are we?
This place has seen better days. This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now where are those boobotubers?
Revelio.
Bringo!
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness. Just my luck. A troll.
Potato! Crisis! Defendo!
That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Saccharissa, I found the with tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Ah, how delightful.
Expelliarmus!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented gunpowder.
Levioso! Descendo!
I won't rest.
Protego! Stupefy!
Over here!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Revelio.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
Protego! Stupefy!
Ah, up there. That's our way in.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso!
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach of that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum? Death from above!
Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Descendo! Incendio!
One less an intruder! Enjoy suffering,
Glacius!
do you?
Pindo! Confringo!
I will make
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Flipendo! Incendio!
How does that feel? Is that the best you've got?
Expulso!
Revelio!
I suppose that's the quick...
Revelio! Protego! Revelio! Expelliarmus!
Is there something to those symbols on the wall?
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast at them quickly in succession.
Goblin traps.
Revelio!
They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Accio!
I heard
Revelio!
something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, Then they have somehow learned. It cannot be!
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Revelio.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Is there any way to reposition this archway?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Flipendo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Descendo. Revelio. I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Perhaps I'm to hit the mark on the far wall. That sort of thing has repositioned the archways in the past. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
Iglesias! Defender!
There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso!
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso!
Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
Revelio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Revelio! Glacius! Defendo! Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Depulso! Incendio! What a relief. Revelio.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora.
took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Revelio.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about...
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that
Revelio.
it has to do with you.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Excellent.
Studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
My brother's doing well, thanks to you. And he
Revelio.
listens to me now. Turns out having beats for feet teaches a memorable lesson.
I take it you're ready to learn.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice. Shall we? Go. Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control. Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Bombarda.
Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of. Accio. You didn't see that.
Accio. Accio.
What a remarkable shot! Well, it appears I've been bested. Well done! Diving, Summoner's Court. Seems there's nothing you can't do.
You played a good game, though, Grace.
I did play rather well, didn't I? Only one student has ever beaten me. She's very good. But if you play the way you did against me, you might stand a chance. You know I hate being...
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Can't imagine how I felt as a boy if my head was Quidditch.
You're back! Nice to see you again.
Revelio.
What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Toadstool Pale.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry? Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help.
Revelio.
My family is indebted to you.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
Bombarda!
Wonder who lives here. Revelio. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. Revelio. Well, my feet didn't turn into beets. That's a good start.
Bombarda!
Revelio. Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare.
Bombarda!
Confringo. Lumos. A troll? You can't be serious.
Glacius! Bombarda!
Potato! Flipendo! Revelio.
Bombarda!
Revelio. Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants.
Bombarda!
A sarcophagus. This must be Marmaduke. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Revelio.
Bombarda!
Revelio.
Bombarda!
Revelio. Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope it reverses the curse. Bombarda. And no one to share in my victory.
You're the one who stole our
Expelliarmus.
What's this?
Bombarda. Leviosa. Descendo.
You've made a... You shouldn't go about stealing goblins' help stolen by us.
Glacius. Defendo.
Such arrogance.
Bombarda.
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus.
No!
Leviosa. Descendo. Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise.
A lamb to the slaughter.
Bombarda.
Protego!
Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
Little moon.
Glacius. Defendo. Confringo.
You can't stop us. One less human to worry about.
Leviosa.
You're weak human.
Descendo.
Flash for inspiration.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Leviosa.
Might want to look up.
Protego. Flipendo. Glacius. Bombarda. Glacius. Defendo. Protego. Flipendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. That was a close one.
You're the one who released the treadmill, aren't you? That was a mistake. Expulsion! Takes gumption to steal a stolen hippogriff.
Leviosa. Bombarda.
It's the one who's got the goblin elm.
Stop that right now.
Glacius. Defender. Confringo.
Morgan's future, you whelp.
Expelliarmus.
How many of us you know where did it go?
Expulsion!
Bombarda.
Impressed!
Leviosa. Descendo.
Expulsion!
Glacius. Defender.
I won't get dead. No!
Levioso! Descendo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
I won't rest.
Protego!
I don't... No!
Accio! Incendio!
Another pitiful
Glacius!
bit
Confringo!
of my trap.
Bombarda! Flipendo! Flipendo! I did it! In an Ashwinder, no less.
How nice of you to stop by.
Expelliarmus!
I won't rest until you...
Levioso! Descendo! Bombarda! You've one less follower, Ranrock. Flipendo! Defendo! Where we go?
Moncho!
You're up. Confringo! You had it. Accio! Depulso! Incendio! Arresto Momentum! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Goblin!
One less human to worry about.
Levioso! Descendo! Expulso! Flipendo!
You
Glacius!
blood on your hands. Expulso! You're done.
Incendio!
Range.
Confringo!
Look what you've done.
Flipendo!
Take a head.
Glacius! Defendo!
Productive, aren't we? An intruder!
Incendio! Confringo! Levioso! Bombarda! Protego! Flipendo! Glacius! Defendo! Confringo! Flipendo! Protego! Flipendo! Confringo! Flipendo! Glacius! Defendo! Should think they felt that in London.
You come to the wrong place, Joe.
Confringo!
You almost had a lucky shot. Too slow.
Flipendo! Defendo!
Not me.
Descendo! Bombarda!
You've made a great...
What you did? Arresto Momentum! Accio!
Was that you?
Incendio!
You freed our hippogriff. You're no match.
Confringo!
Look up.
Flipendo!
Pity.
Glacius! Defendo!
Nothing you ain't wearing that
Expelliarmus.
gold you stole.
Bombarda!
You snuffed out Iona Morgan's future, you whelp.
Confringo!
Patrificus totalis!
What are your thoughts on electricity? Expulso! Joe,
Expelliarmus!
expulso! That's mine!
Glacius! Defendo! Confringo!
Hard to pick. Expulso!
Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Now, this has become...
Glacius!
You won't... Such arrogance. Expelliarmus?
Expelliarmus!
You die first.
Let's... Descendo!
Patrificus totalis!
Glacius! Bombarda! No! Protego! Stupid! Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Levioso! Descendo!
Bombarda!
Expelliarmus!
You're going to regret that. You will pay for your deed. Oh.
Nobody will believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself.
One less human to worry about.
Expelliarmus!
I won't.
Protego!
Why?
Stupendo! Levioso! Descendo!
You're the one who released Treadwell, aren't you?
Bombarda!
Think, my friend. Protego!
Glacius! Defendo!
Flash!
You will regret coming.
Confringo!
Great.
Levioso! Descendo!
You're going to regret that. You should
Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
You will pay for your...
Not quiet enough.
Glacius!
I know what you did to Iona Morgan.
Confringo!
I'll cut you from shoes to chapeau.
Look what you've done. Pay for that.
Flipendo! Glacius! Confringo! Defendo! Protego! Flipendo! Glacius! Defendo! Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Confringo! Protego! Flipendo! Glacius! Defendo!
Rest easy, my large friend.
That's proper football, that is! You haven't...
Such arrogance.
What are your thoughts on...
Up for a minute, and it's over.
Teach someone a lesson!
That's Expulso. Death from above. How nice of you. How nice of you to stop by.
You die for that.
Might want to look up.
Glacius! Defendo! Confringo!
Expulso.
Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
Shame nobody saw that. These rocks have seen better days.
Revelio! Bombarda! Levioso! Descendo! Confringo! Defendo! Glacius! Confringo!
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll. Nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.
Bombarda!